Hello and welcome everyone to today's very special training session. We are going to be covering gold and the biggest trading opportunities right now. So just a very quick check. Yeah, you can all hear me okay, fantastic. Let's just check you can also see the presentation okay as well. Yep, okay, fantastic. Right, we shall get started. So today's session, we will be focusing on the following. We are going to be covering the biggest trading opportunities right now, how to use fixed odds trading for maximum profits. We'll be covering live market analysis, identifying highly profitable trade setups on the commodities, and of course, we'll be answering any questions you have and also providing live support. So any questions you have throughout the session, do just very simply post those into the chat function and we will cover those for you as well. Okay, so first of all, we'll move on to the commodities we trade on binary.com. The most lucrative markets, they include gold, silver, palladium, platinum, and also the energies. So crude oil in particular, we trade on the binary.com platform. So first of all, before we get started, let me just introduce you to the Gold and Silver Club. The Gold and Silver Club, we are an international commodities trading research and advisory group. We specialize in the precious metals, the energies, and the agricultural markets. We are recognized as the leading go-to authority on commodities and as internationally respected experts. Our analysis, our opinions on the metals, the energies, and agriculture markets are routinely sought by major financial television channels and publications, including Bloomberg, Reuters, CNN, Global Banking and Finance Review, the Wall Street Journal, to name a few. Our team of experts has advised and taught technical analysis, fundamental research and portfolio management to more than 75,000 private and institutional clients worldwide. So that just gives you a bit of background on the Gold and Silver Club. For those of you just joining us a little bit later in the session, welcome. Hi there, Raymond, Kahinde, Alan, George. Hi, Sarah. Fantastic. So we'll be moving over the topics for tonight's session. So first of all, the first big opportunity to profit from gold's next big move is going to be as follows. So the next real key opportunity you want to look out for is going to be based on seasonality. Okay, so as we come into August, this is very typically a time of year where we often start to see the momentum pick up to the upside for the precious metals. We're starting to see a bit of a bounce to the upside for silver, for copper, for platinum, palladium. We're also seeing that follow through for some of the other commodities which are starting to bottom out as well. But it's particular for the precious metals and gold. As we head into the wedding season in Asia, you can see previous years here where every year, this is based on a seasonal 20-year chart. Each year we tend to bottom out over the month of July and then we start to rally from August. And this is the opportunity you want to be looking out for as we go into August, the potential for some nice buy and hold positions through the seasonality of August, where we typically see a strong move to the upside. Okay, so this is the first big point that you want to take into account, is that gold typically over the month of August, seasonality wise, over the last 20 years, we typically get a strong move over the month of August. Now the second point as well is gold volatility starts to increase over August as well. So typically the volatility can be at its lowest during the months of May and also July and November. Whereas as we go into August, the volatility ramps up, which means there's more day trade opportunities, which means there often be more points available on a day-to-day basis. So for those of you who just like your day trades, just to be in and out of a trade quicker, we often get good day-to-day opportunities just to get in and out, rise and fall trades on the commodities that you want to take advantage of. So those are that's the first big opportunity that I see as we come into August at the moment, the seasonality play and also the increased volatility, which makes it more profitable for you to be taking day trades. Now, the second big opportunity to profit from gold's next big move is going to be down to major economic news. So economic news is a major fundamental driver for the precious metals. So particularly the next big one we've got coming up is the United States non-farm payroll. Okay, and this is a big mover. This is going to be next Friday, the 7th of August. You definitely want to have this in your diary. So we often get a really nice volatile move on this announcement. So if you've never heard of non-farm payroll before, it's a big mover for the precious metals. What is non-farm payroll? Well, essentially, non-farm payroll shows the number of jobs added or lost each month in the U.S. economy. The U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, they release the jobs report on the first Friday of each month. Why does it matter? Well, essentially, the jobs report serves as an important barometer of economic health and growth across all of the economy sectors. Essentially, more jobs means more money for consumers and an increase in overall consumer spending. The Fed also assesses jobs data to determine whether the economy is strong enough to withstand higher interest rates. So this is one of the key indicators they use to determine the timing of the rate hike as well. So it provides us with very lucrative trading opportunities. And I'll give you some examples here which have traded so far this year. So again, date for the diary. The next major non-farm payroll announcement is going to be next Friday, the 7th of August. You've got an opportunity to trade that live with us at the Gold and Silver Club via our online trading room, which I'll talk about shortly. So essentially, here are some examples of the non-farm payroll announcements we've taken ourselves from our live trading room. So number one, this is going back to January. We had a lovely breakout to the upside. This was a 300-point move just in January. So you can imagine really nice volatility on that breakout. Hey there, Robert. So we had a lovely breakout trade in January. Now in February, we also had a good move. We had good volatility on that. We had a sell short opportunity for 325 points. So again, on the non-farm payroll, really nice sell short opportunity just for the price to be lower, in and out of that relatively quickly within about an hour to 2 hours. March 2005 this year, again, non-farm payroll delivered over 250 points for a sell short. So again, just a case of putting your full trade on. So just the price to be lower over from then until the end of the day, or just over a 2-hour period, delivered again in March. Now going back to April, we had a good breakout trade to the upside on non-farm payroll, a 200-point breakout to the upside. And then finally, more recently in June, we had another lovely breakout opportunity for 210 points. So you get the picture. The non-farm payroll trades tend to be very lucrative. We can certainly get some good breakout moves on that announcement, and that's what we're looking to trade next Friday on the non-farm payroll announcement. Now, so that's the other big opportunity I see. Now, finally, the third big opportunity to profit from gold's next big move, that is going to be knowing when to buy and when to sell by staying on the right side of the trend. So essentially, what I want to draw your attention to is the SPRD Gold Trust, okay? So it's a key indicator for tracking gold's trend. Now, how does it work? What is the SPRD Gold Trust? According to every gold expert, the SPRD Gold Trust is considered to be the most important indicator of gold demand, as well as the most accurate. So the data is independently audited, provides a transparent reflection of activity in the gold market. By tracking the buying and selling activity, traders, they can determine a very clear idea of the short-term direction of gold demand. So why does this matter? Well, any negative or positive sentiment is felt immediately across the gold market, which will either drive gold prices higher or lower, and the SPRD is considered to be a powerful tool to decide when to buy and when to sell, combined with other fundamentals and technical indicators. Okay, so those three main factors alone just summarized, okay? And I'll go into the other two when we go into the live trading. Number one is trading with seasonality, okay? So we saw in the month of August, typically we've got strong seasonal bias to the upside as the wedding season starts in Asia, which typically you start to see more buying consumption of gold in Asia. Number two, know when to trade high probability news announcements, and finally keep track of the SPRD Gold Trust sentiment. And when I say high probability news announcements, what we're relating to there is the non-farm payroll, which we've got coming up next Friday, which you can trade with us also live at the Gold and Silver Club. So what I want to do now, I'll go into some live technical analysis. I'll talk you through some of the trade opportunities I see now as we come into Friday, and I'll share my technical charts with you just so you can get an idea of some of the trades that we're looking to take just as we go into the US session tomorrow. So we'll start off with oil, and then we'll move it over to the precious metals, okay? So I'm just going to share my screen. You'll be able to see my screen in just a second. I'll bring up my trading platform as well. Let's just get everything ready for you. You should be able to see my screen very shortly. Okay, perfect. So just a quick check-in with some of you guys. Kahinde, Raymond, Robert, Lucy, Sarah, Piers, everybody can see my screen okay. You've got a little chat function there. If you just confirm you can see the screen okay, that would be perfect. Okay, fantastic. Right, the screen we are on at the moment, we're going to start off with the oil chart, okay? And what we're looking to do here is you can see overall we've had a nice rejection again. We've got a very strong downward trending channel on oil. In fact, if I just put it on a tighter time frame, you'll see this. We've been in a very strong downward trending channel here on oil for quite some time, really, just going back towards the end of June. And we've been in this really nice, strong downward trending channel. Now, what you'll note today is that we consolidated. We've had a bit of a pop to the upside yesterday. We've consolidated, and it looks like here we've consolidated. Looks like we're overdue a potential break back down within this overall very large downward trending channel. Got an inverse hammer, which is just forming on the daily here. Clear rejection. So what I'm looking to do, because the oil markets are closed at the moment, tomorrow, once the oil markets reopen on binary, we're looking for a sell short opportunity for the price to close higher. And I would look at this based on both a day trade opportunity and also a trade to be lower by next Monday and Tuesday. Now, what you can do here is just open up the deal ticket very simply. Tomorrow, all you want to do is be looking for a sell short opportunity. Start time now. Duration, you can do it one day just to be, you can go into here and just pick the duration to be lower by Monday, the close on Monday, or we'll get an opportunity just to trade it from 7:25 tomorrow morning. You can go for a trade for the price to be lower by the close or by a certain amount of hours. So oil, I just wanted to highlight that both on Brent crude oil and also light sweet crude oil. They're both looking quite bearish at the moment. I see those as good potential for more downside. Now we'll move over to the precious metals where there are some opportunities for trades just this evening. So first of all, I want to highlight at the moment you can see gold has formed a perfect pennant here. We are continuing to grind to the upside. So we're getting higher lows on the daily chart and we're also getting lower highs. So we're continuing to coil in price. We're getting tighter and tighter into that apex, and very soon we're likely to get a breakout trade, either to the upside or the downside. Now, support is being held really well here. We know as we go into August that typically we do get a strong move for the gold market to the upside. So all we're doing here is we're waiting for a breakout. We can take this for a breakout for a sell short or for a buy here. But once we do get the breakout, we do definitely want to take advantage of that. So gold, we are sitting on the sidelines ready for a breakout of this pennant formation. So essentially what that will look like, we'll either get a breakout of resistance and we'll go for a buy, or we'll get a breakout of support and we'll go for a sell. Ultimately, breaking below the 1071 level would give us a really nice sell short opportunity. Now, silver is worth a look. Silver has already started to build some momentum to the upside here. We've got major support on the silver chart going all the way back to 2003. Another bounce here just going back to 2008, and then more recently just in 2014 and 2015. We've got a major supportive trend channel. So I do like that for a buy. I'll come back to that shortly. Platinum also building a really nice base here as well. We're continuing to get just higher lows here as we continue to grind to the upside. This big capitulation we had last Monday as well is still holding on platinum, so I like that for a buy. And also palladium, very similar situation. All the precious metals at the moment consolidating, looking potentially like they're getting ready for a breakout here, just a burst. We'll probably get everything like dominoes will just break out at the same time. You'll get gold, silver, platinum, palladium. They're all probably just follow one after the other, either going to break out to the upside or to the downside. But I do favor, as we go into August, certainly next week, if we continue to consolidate tomorrow, I would see good breakouts as we go into next week, good opportunities for some breakout trades. So at the moment, I like the longer term price action here that we're seeing just on silver. So I'm happy to take a longer term trade on silver. And what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to select silver, and I'm actually going to be in this just slightly longer. I want to be in this trade from now until the close next week. Okay, to the Friday close. So I'm going to go for a trade just very simply, start time now. And the duration on this one, I'm going to go out to the calendar days, and I want to be out of this by next Friday. So I'm actually going to take this more of a swing trade. So a swing trade really defined in any trade that we're going to be keeping over 24 hours. So I'm going to go into this for a swing trade. I like the high probability based on seasonality, major trend channel holding, overall price structure looks like it's forming a base. So I'm going to go for a trade here. So very simply, all I'm doing, I've gone to metals. It's just a rise and fall trade. I'm going to silver, US dollar. The start time here, start time now, duration is going to be 8 days. I want to got a 72% payout. The deposit $2,323 for a $4,000 payout. So just get the best price, and I'll take that. Okay, perfect. So that has been action. So I've gone for a buy at the moment on silver. I do like the probability of that continuing to break out to the upside as we go into next week for a longer term trade. I also see similar opportunities on both silver and platinum at the moment. You can see both of them are looking good. I favor platinum over silver right now, the overall price structure, this big capitulation that we had last week. So I'm also going to just take a shorter term trade on platinum. So platinum needs to adjust the risk to reward slightly. The maximum payout on platinum is $1,000. I'll go for start time. That's going to be now. We'll look to be in this trade. Let's see if we can be out of it. Okay, perfect. So we look to be out of platinum by the close on Monday. Again, I'm going for a higher trade here. So it's a 66% payout. Purchase price $601 for a $1,000 payout for the price to be higher on platinum. Okay, so it's looking really strong technically. Nice strong basis formed. Capitulation we had last Monday. Continuing to build up with higher lows here to the upside. I'm looking just for a nice strong breakout to the upside between now and the close on Monday. So I just purchased that on platinum as well. Fantastic. Okay, that has been done. Okay, super. Hey there, Normal. Great stuff. Right, so what we'll do now, we are coming towards, just in terms of the technicals, we are coming towards obviously August next week, the August seasonality where we are expecting potential for the precious metals to start to bottom out, potentially rally, particularly as you go into midweek next week. And then we've got the non-farm payroll opportunity next Friday. So that is what I really see as the next potential really explosive move for the precious metals in terms of major news announcements. The non-farm payroll last year on the first Friday of August was explosive. We had over a 250-point move to the upside on gold. So I do want you to be able to take advantage of these opportunities. So we've taken 2 trades at the moment, and what I'll do, I'll just talk you through what we're going to be trading in terms of the major news announcements in the coming week. Okay, so essentially we've just gone over the rise and fall type of trades, how we're taking a rise trade, how you organize the payout for a rise trade, and also how you can take a trade for a full trade. Both of these trades, all you need to do is the price only needs to close 1 point higher than the price that we specify. So whatever our entry price is, the actual final closing price only needs to close 1 point higher. You win the entire trade for a buy. For a full trade, you win the payout if the market exit price is just strictly lower. So it only needs to close 1 point lower, and you will win the entire payout. So both of these types of trades, rise and fall, very lucrative. You don't always need to be able to you don't need to necessarily have a take profit on those trades, a stop loss. You just need to be able to pick the direction of the market correctly over the time frame that we specify. Okay. So what I'll talk you through now is, of course, we will be trading some major news announcements as we go into August live with our live trading room with all of our traders at the Gold and Silver Club. We'll be presenting live analysis, live trading ideas, live support. Now, of course, for non-farm payroll, for other major news events and trades throughout the week, you can, of course, you can do all the hard work yourself. You can analyze the fundamentals. You can do the technical data. You can calculate your own entry. You can calculate your own profit targets. You can monitor your trades. You can figure out what to do all by yourself. That's absolutely fine. No problem. or you can let us do all the hard work for you. So essentially, the Gold and Silver Club, you can let us analyze the fundamentals and technical data. We'll give you the exact entry levels, the exact profit targets. We'll support you through every trade. You can really focus then on what's important, and that, of course, is making money, which is the most important point when we are trading. We are here to make money, essentially. So if you would like to join our live trading room program, here is what you need to do. Essentially, it is by application only. We do have an enrollment coming up next week because we will be trading the non-farm payroll next Friday. So if you do want to trade that, I would definitely urge you to get in contact ASAP. The enrollment will be next Monday, the 3rd of August for that. So very simply, complete the enrollment form. Just go to www.jointhegoldandsilverclub.com. If you complete the enrollment form, we'll get in touch with you ASAP with full details. So places are limited. They will fill up fast. We've only got a certain amount of time that we can actually get you set up prior to the non-farm payroll session next week as it is. So do make sure, if you do want to get involved in that, you do need to get in touch with us ASAP in order to have an opportunity to trade that live. So I'll just very quickly put that link here for you all. This is www.jointhegoldandsilverclub.com. Okay, so just make it very easy for you there. So, yeah, www.jointhegoldandsilverclub.com, and this is what the enrollment form will look like. Very straightforward to complete. It will take you just less than a minute to go through that application. And once you do that application, this is essentially what you'll get. It's highlights of the live trading room. We provide weekly live trading room webinars, get 24/7 access to our private members live trading room, real-time profitable trade signals with exact entry, take profit targets, professional fundamental, technical analysis to keep you informed of every important market move, ongoing mentoring and live support from our senior traders, plus much more as well. So if you would like to get in touch, again, the enrollment date, Monday the 3rd of August, okay, so that's when we'll be doing the enrollment to get you all set up for a live trading room, and the major news release on the 7th of August. Places will be limited for that. And of course, for those of you who will be joining us, we definitely look forward to welcoming you to the Gold and Silver Club and look forward to help you become profitable with your trading, guys. So with that, that is the end of today's session. So I hope you all enjoyed some of the key highlights, some of the big opportunities we see on gold this month in particular. In August, remember the key points there, the seasonality factor, also the non-farm payroll, which you've got next Friday, and keeping an eye on SPDR Gold Trust as well to get the overall sentiment for gold, particularly for your day trading as well. Okay, so with that, guys, have a great evening, good trading, or morning, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Thank you to Sharice for hosting today's session, and we look forward to see you all on the next one, and look forward to hear from those of you who will be joining us for our live trading rooms next week. Okay, take care, guys. Cheers, Gahinde, Nirmal, Raymond, Robert. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Sarah, Kate, Mohammed. Hi there, Pierce. Excellent. Cheers, Malcolm. Thanks, guys, and we'll definitely see you on the next one. Cheers. Bye-bye.